We're going to continue talking about how to make websites, generating websites with AI, and using things like V0 and Bolt New to make websites. Now, again, this is going to be a bit of an overview because this is quite a complicated concept, and in the last video, it wasn't exactly clear what we were doing. So first of all, shout out to Des Codes who made this video here. Just do me a favor, guys, go on his channel. I'm going to leave a link to their channel in the description. Just go and subscribe just to say thank you, because shout outs are what they did. This is actually really, really cool. So everyone just go to his channel, press subscribe, give him a like, and I'll leave this video in the description as well. I'm not going to explain how this works, and I'll use all of their documentation and things. So yeah, just probably to understand how this works exactly, you will actually have to watch this video right here. So we'll leave a link to that in the description. However, the plan is as follows. I'm going to lay things out at the beginning just so everybody knows. So get a lot of images to be used as stock images across a website. And then after we've done that, we will create a website using AI, using probably Bolt.new, I would guess. And then we're going to create blog posts on the website using AI. And then we're going to create pillar pages on the website using AI. And then we're going to think of other pillar pages to make, okay? Now we're going to try and do this as quickly as possible, guys. So if I'm going too quick for you, please just put this video on 0.5 speed or 0.75 speed, okay? You guys can slow me down, but I just want to be quick for the people who want information quickly, okay? Now, my mouse is nice and big and pink, so you should be able to follow what I'm doing. Now, this Des Code person gave us this piece of code here, which is really, really cool. I didn't even know this was possible, so huge shout out. What we can actually do is we can copy this code, and like I said, I'm not even going to leave a link to this GitHub. I'm going to only leave a link to this video. So you'll have to go on the video, and you'll have to watch the video, and you'll have to press like on the video and say Hamish sent me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go on Unsplash, and I don't think we'll do tiny homes this time. So I'm just trying to, I might just have a little scroll here and see if I can find a niche to do, because I don't know what to do. So let's just do something quick and easy that I can just think of off the top of my head now that I've seen this picture here. Let's do like places to visit in Naples. So we'll search Amalfi Coast here. This will give me loads and loads of really, really good images. You can see these are all images of Amalfi. If you haven't been to Amalfi, I highly recommend going. So let's just do a website specifically designed to bring people who are interested in visiting Amalfi and interested in visiting Sorrento, etc., etc. So we have a load of photos here, but what this does, this little piece of code, if I right-click, inspect, and then go to console, and then write allow paste, and then hit enter. Sorry, allow pasting, and then... Anyway, you have to type one of those things. I can't remember exactly what it is, but once you've said allow pasting and pressed enter, you will be able to paste like this, and then we hit enter here. And what this actually does is it downloads all of these images. Now, one thing you're going to have to do manually is you have to do Control F and look for premium, okay? I'll show you why in a minute. So we'll go to sheets.new and we'll just delete anything with the word premium in. This is necessary just because we don't want to use something that we don't have the rights to, okay? So this could probably be added to this script here from this person, but again, let's actually do that. So I'm going to take this script here. I'm just going to go to ChatGPT and I'll say, can you make this script ignore anything that has the word premium in? So this would be a little update that I'd make to this script. I'll probably leave this code here somewhere, or I will send this code to the original developer of this method. Okay, so this should have deleted anything that has the word premium in. Let's have a look. Okay, perfect. So now we have completely free images that, according to Unsplash's own license, we have the right to use these images, okay? So we'll call this Images of Amalfi. So now we have a list of images that we can actually use. So we'll go to Bolt and we'll attach these images, okay? So file, download as CSV. This is now images of Amalfi.csv, so we'll attach this. Premium is really, really good on Bolt.new, so I would probably recommend getting Premium, just so you know. This is not sponsored at all. It's just I really, really like this tool. Okay, so what I'm going to say is I want you to make me an Astro blog. This time I'm going to go through the prompt and everything. I'm going to make the prompt myself. While making the blog, keep a list of created items in your memory, and also keep a list of links that will be created. You can internally link to a page that doesn't exist yet. You just have to make that page later when asked to make content. When making any pages, you should also page types. You should also have an index page, which is a summary page of all of the pages of that page type. For example, if we did recipes from Amalfi, you would have a page called Amalfi recipes and then subpages such as Amalfi recipes spaghetti with clams, okay, for example. That's actually a Neapolitan recipe, but that's fine. Okay, where are we going with this? Use the CSV I have attached at all times to put stock imagery throughout the website, including in posts, pages, and the home page. You are building a website that will be viewed by people, so please make it mobile friendly and also beautifully and contextually designed in a modern and simplistic but not overly simplistic way. Let me see what else was there. When creating posts or pages, add tables, internal links, images, questions, bold quotes, and any other pieces of markdown formatting that will make the final product more interesting. Start by creating a skeleton and the home page. Also, please use Astro Sitemap plugin and make sure to put all index pages with their subpages as a drop down in the header and footer of the website. Okay, let's go. I should have given it a site name. I would recommend in the original prompt giving it a site name, because obviously now it's going to refer to it as Amalfi Coast blog throughout the entire thing instead of, visitamalfi.com or, whatever you would want to call it. I think what I'm going to do at the same time is I'm just going to do this with V0, just because I'm interested to see kind of the difference and which one's actually better for this. From my experience, Bolt.new is significantly better for this, but that doesn't mean that will always be the case. Top 5 beaches in Amalfi, Amalfi Coast cuisine, I love it. Hiking the Path of the Gods, I've never even heard of that. Pretty interesting. Okay, so now it seems to, they're both doing this now. So we're probably going to end up launching on Bolt.new. Again, I'm probably not going to go through that entire process again in this video, but what I will do is we'll leave a link to the video that we did the other day in the description so that you can understand how to then launch this website. I would say, to be honest with you, launching the website is actually one of the easier parts of this process. So we have pages, destinations, pages, experiences. It seems to already be creating a lot of very, very interesting pages here. We have the index cuisine page, we have the experiences index page, and we have the destinations index page. What we would probably do is we'd probably ask for a few more suggestions from ChatGPT. So we'd say, look, we have destinations, experiences, and cuisine. Do you have any other suggestions for other things that we could put in the blog? Okay, we'll keep an eye on both of these at the same time and see what's happening. So, okay, perfect. Now it's starting to make the actual pages that will be ranking on Google. Now, something else, by the way, that's really, really cool and something that I haven't talked about yet on this channel, but I mean, it might even be tomorrow's video, I'm not sure. But you can actually generate pages like this using an API. It's so interesting to me. I think we will do that in the next video, to be honest with you. So just be on the lookout for that, guys. If you're liking this video, please look out for tomorrow's video, because I think I might do that. Please continue implementing content without changing or removing anything so far. Please also ensure the sitemap and SEO is on point. I don't seem to be able to preview here, which is kind of annoying. I want to see what it's made. It's kind of annoying. We should have a preview here, as far as I know. No, don't have any preview there either. Update pages with meta descriptions. Very good. That is something that we needed. Okay, so it's now implementing content on our Amalfi blog. It's just doing the meta descriptions at the moment, which is something you missed before. We should be pretty far into the process already. Okay, so let's just do an npm run dev here. It should already be doing that. It's not. So we'll do npm run dev. We'll see what we've got here so far. That actually runs Astro dev, which starts the Astro server. And then in a few seconds, as long as there's no errors, we should be able to see in the preview what it's made so far. Obviously, I have no idea what it's made so far. You guys know as much as me. So home, we've got nothing. Destinations, we've got nothing. Okay, really good stuff. None of the buttons work. And there's no home page. What the fuck, bro? I think what it did there was it deleted some of the previous work and said remaining code goes here or previous code goes here. This is something that's always been a problem with these bloody AI tools, and I really thought that they would have thought of that. But apparently that was just too complicated for them to think about. So they haven't thought about it. So we'll just re-implement the content that we actually had before. So if we go back up to here, before we ran this thing here, where we said inside this, it was broken. And then it was this, yeah. As soon as we put this and it changed the meta description on every page, it kind of bugged out because basically it's to do with context length. If it runs out of context length, it can't actually carry on doing what it was doing, so it messes things up. It's really common with these AI tools. You see this all the time, to be honest with you. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so this is just a gallery. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that existed, but I mean, we'll take that. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, so now we have the index pages back. It should run it. So at least we have something. There we go, beautiful. Oh, look at that. So nice. That should be 404, yeah, nice. And then, so we've got destinations, beautiful. Experiences, beautiful. Cuisine, beautiful. And gallery, which is just all of the images together. Beautiful. So now please implement 5 destination pages. So this is really cool. This is the thing, when I'm thinking of niches for AI, one of the things I take into account is like, does it need to have extra information? Or will it already be like, if I just go on ChatGPT, for example, and just say, what can I visit in Atrani? Then it already knows, right? There's no special knowledge that needs to be known because it's already read the internet. It's probably already read the Atrani page on Wikipedia. So like it knows as much, well, far more than I do, and it doesn't need to do a Google search or whatever to understand the topic. That's one of the things I actually look for in my head when I'm thinking, oh, what can we do a website about? So what I'm slowly doing, one piece of advice that I'll give you is build slowly. Don't try and do, like, even to be honest with you, when I said build the skeleton on the first, that was probably too much for it to do, which is why now we're behind in the process, because I tried to give it too much to do because I'm impatient. One of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you if you're doing this method is build slowly, okay? Build really slowly. And save often as well is another piece of advice I can give you. Now, saving here, it's not that easy, to be honest with you. But what you can do is you can download what you have and save it locally, and then update, and then add the updates to your local file every time. And then what that does is, if it deletes some old content, which bolt.new, if you're using this tool, you'll know, it will delete old blog posts when it's writing a new blog post or whatever. That won't happen anymore if you're saving locally, and it won't matter if it does delete it on Bolt because you've still got it locally, if that makes sense. That would probably be the way around what I would call the biggest problem with this, which is the fact that it just randomly deletes things. Now, another problem it has is this. That's such a weird error. I'm just going to fix that because I know exactly how to fix it. I know that this is not supposed to be like a coding video. I just want to quickly fix this myself just because it's annoying me, and it'll probably be really hard to fix normally. So what it's doing is, because it says Italy's with an apostrophe, where is that? There. And it just needs to get rid of that apostrophe, basically. So because it's trying to be grammatically correct, basically. And now it's all black for some reason, but that's fine. We don't care about that. So let's click on Positano. Let's have a look. About Positano, Spiaggia Grande, Church of Santa Maria Assunta. Sorry, I'm laughing at that because Susanna's real name is Assunta, which is why that made me laugh. Path of the Gods, Fornillo Beach, how to get there, bus from Sorrento or Amalfi. Really cool, because this is the kind of thing that would actually rank fairly well on Google, because the information is here. Oh, it's done the same thing there. Every time it has a possessive S, it seems to be messing up, which is kind of annoying. That's okay though. This isn't something I'm going to go into too much detail with. I've never seen this error before. I don't think it's a particularly big error that you need to worry about. But I really like what's happening here. I really like how this is laying everything out, etc., etc. So now we'll say, please now do 3 cuisine articles. Also, avoid using possessive S with an apostrophe because it keeps messing things up. So to be honest with you, we're pretty much done now. Normally what you'd want to do now is deploy, and then you would connect it to Netlify, and then you would launch on Netlify. I will do parts of that process, but I'm not going to buy a new domain just because it's like $30 and there's no real point. It's like a really easy part of the process. So we'll just let this finish. I really like how this is laid out though. Yeah, where to enjoy pasta. I wonder if that's actually real. Oh. By the way, if you haven't had spaghetti vongole, I really cannot recommend this dish enough. It's absolutely incredible. Oh my God. Just looking at it now is making me starving. But it's spaghetti or linguine with clams, garlic and parsley. And that's pretty much it. And honestly, it's so good. If you ever go to Italy, get spaghetti alla vongole. It's so good. It's making me hungry just looking at that. All these other ones, don't really care about them. It's just that dish, particularly spaghetti alla vongole. I just love it. So what I wanted to know is, are these real restaurants? Because that'll really help you rank on Google if these are real. So let's have a look. Sal di riso in Minore. Yeah, it's real. Of course, it's real. Pasticceria Sal di riso. Restaurant e bistro. Yeah, it's real. And it's got lemon treats in. So yeah, it's really cool because you don't need it to do like a search on Google, because it just knows. ChatGPT knows that there's this famous restaurant or famous pasticceria in Amalfi where you can eat this particular dish, which is so interesting to me. So what that does is it demonstrates you're an expert in this niche, which will help you rank. Now, I'm just going to leave the actual website generation process there. There are a couple of things wrong with this. There are a couple of 404s. There's a black background on destinations. You know, there's just a few things that normally I would spend time fixing. I'm just not going to bother in this particular video. I'm just going to deploy, and then I'm going to show you very quickly how you would put this on an actual domain. So what it's going to do is it's going to build the application, which means it runs npx astro build. You don't necessarily need to know what that means, but it just means that it builds the application, right? So a website is just a series of files inside a folder on a server somewhere, right? So what we're doing is we're building that file now. Oh, we actually got the error because of the S thing. So we are just going to have to quickly go through and sort any of those issues, which is kind of annoying actually, but we will have to do that quickly. So that built, and also it built an sitemap as well, which is a sitemap index.xml. Now what we can do is, if we actually open this, this is now the website, right? Now, first you want to claim the website. So normally it will generate a claim link. We've now claimed this on Netlify. And then all we want to do is open this, go on domain management, add a domain, really cheap domain please.com, and then you would buy that domain. I'm not going to do that in this video, it's just a waste of money because I've already explained how to do this process. Then you just need to wait for about 10 minutes, and then once you've waited for 10 minutes, you'll be able to verify that domain for this website. You've now successfully launched your first AI generated website. Congratulations. So, I mean, there's not really much else to show you guys. This is pretty much how it goes. We've just AI generated this entire thing. It works. It has all of these different pages. That looks so nice, honestly. And the black is a bit ridiculous on the background, that's fine. It has good SEO. It has good, interesting content. It has pillar pages. I didn't create any blogs, so I mean, I could just say, please add 5 blogs. And then, you just keep going, you just keep building, you make sure it doesn't delete anything as you're going. At any time, by the way, you can press on the top here, open in StackBlitz, and you can create a repository. This wasn't working the other day. Let me see if this works now. But it doesn't. Instead of doing that, what you can do is you can download the project here, and then you can upload it to your own GitHub from local to GitHub. What this means is once it's connected to GitHub, you can also connect GitHub to Netlify in site configuration, continuous deployment, link a repository, GitHub, select the one that you've just made from your local machine onto GitHub, and then you can start editing on Visual Studio Code. Now, I don't think I'll show that in this video. I think we'll do another video where we show how to then take what we've got now and edit it locally. We'll do that video tomorrow, and then the day after that, we'll do an AI-generated website using an external API. I hope that was much easier to follow. Shout out to Durs Codes for coming up with this frankly ingenious way of getting images from Unsplash. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching all the way to the end, you're an absolute legend. And I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out. Watch this video if you want to learn how to make your own SEO content generator or SEO tools using V0.